are playing as France here, and this is a very economical thing. We're going to have to recruit some commandos there, and it's just going to be like a game where we have to do strategy. We're just going to up the R&D, social spending, military spending, and the liquidity fund. Is that Egypt taking Monaco? Okay, that's weird. Looks like there's a big parade from NATO somewhere. I don't know where, so I'm not going to check it. It looks like the U.S. is taking Mexico. Let's see, they're still okay with NATO, but Mexico wasn't in NATO. Just checking, because they're getting that much more economical. We're at 5.65%. I'm going to go in for a little dip of Africa at the Ivory Coast. We might have to redirect after the British take that. Yeah, we're going to redirect to Ghana. So we're going to take all of Ghana, none for the British. And then we're going to take Togo and Benin. Benin right after Togo. And there it goes. It's been defeated. And I think we're going to go Burkina Faso next. And then I think I'm going to go Mali. And then after this, probably Nigeria, Chad, Sudan, South Sudan. It's probably a good route. I'm just going to get the alliance with Egypt or just a peace treaty. But I'm trying not to be too cool with Egypt because NATO doesn't like Egypt. We are still attacking Mali. And it looks like we're defeating them. Okay, they're gone. Now we're going to attack Niger. We're still recruiting, as you can see where my troops are. And we're going to recruit some more. About almost 1 million men. Looks like Spain is still in NATO. Just checking though. And then I think we're going to go in after Chad. That sounds like a good idea. And then I see Spain's taken some of South Sudan for me. Or Sudan rather. So I'm going to try to get a border with Sudan, and I will. I'm going to send half my men to attack at Sudan. And I'm going to make sure I get a border with South Sudan so I could keep going down through there. Sudan peasants rising up for the country, but that's not going to matter. French military is goodly trained. And all the French men are attacking Sudan. And they got the border with South Sudan, so they will be going to fight South Sudan. I think I should go to South Sudan, so I'm going to do it. And then from there, I think I go Ethiopia, Kenya, and Uganda. That sounds like a good idea. So I'm attacking Ethiopia. And it looks like we defeated South Sudan. So now we're playing Ethiopia. Sorry, battling Ethiopia, not playing. And Ethiopia is gone, I think. Yeah, there's a little more land. Not much. I'm going to keep attacking. I'm going to send half my dudes nowhere, actually, because I thought that was Eritrea, but it's not. We're going to send all my dudes to attack Ethiopia and now Kenya, since Ethiopia is done. We got some French reservists. And after Kenya, that's a good idea to go after the Ugandans. Keep in mind, I haven't checked what any of these countries have, but I know I have a bigger military. Let's get the peace and alliance with Indonesia. And again, I don't know what these countries have, but I'm attacking them because they're African and they don't have a big military. It looks like Brazil is not liked by NATO, but I'm still gonna get the alliance because they have like 2 million dudes just chilling. Okay, looks like me and the US are scrambling for the DRC. I think France is gonna get a little more, which I'm France, so I at least hope they do. It looks like the US is gonna get more, actually. Well, we might get a little more. No, US got more. It's fine though. And I think I'm gonna go back home after this war. Yeah, I'm going home, and I think for some reason I might want to attack like Kosovo. Oh, Switzerland's at war with me. I'm gonna attack them. I don't know why they're in war with me. Probably because I attacked their ally or getting too strong. Well, that's not good. South Korea, Myanmar declared war on me. I'm going to ask for peace with Myanmar and alliance with South Korea. I think that's a good idea. I'll do alliance. So a little glitch there. Make sure... Oh, Turkey is dropping out of NATO. I think we're going to attack them. Regardless, they have 200,000 dudes. We're going to get Istanbul. And we might even get the capital. I don't know what the capital is, though. But we might get the capital. We definitely got Istanbul, where the Italians are here. The British are here. The British are going to fight me a little bit for it. The Americans were here. The Italians only get a little bit. The British get more than the Italians, just not a lot. We got the big economic parts of Turkey. And now we're recruiting more commandos. Can't forget to stop recruiting. And I don't know what I should do next. I think I'm going to attack Montenegro, though, because they are not the best into NATO, and they don't have that many dudes protecting that land from me getting Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. So I think I'm going to do it. Here it goes. Nothing. Let's see. Let's see if I can win this war. It's going to be not, like, France is definitely going to win. But the question is how many people declared war on me. I don't really know. We'll check that in a second, but for now I'm going to just check if there's any powers in Africa that I still want to eat. No. And then, yes, we did get out of NATO by Norway, Britain. Oh, I accidentally clicked on China, but we need... Oh, Russia is collapsing. Might have to hop on that later. We're going to get an alliance with the UK. See if Iceland wants one. No. Okay, let's get one with Greenland then. Yeah. Okay. So, Greenland wants one. And Iceland might want one now. Yes, Iceland does want one now. And I think it's a good idea to probably eat up Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. So we're going to do that. Serbia is gone and Bosnia is gone. Now, I don't know what to do next in this situation. I might just scout around, see if NATO is still surviving. It's the year 2056. I don't know if it's going to survive this long. And the game usually. We're going to make a last-ditch effort on Russia, though, to try and get Moscow, because they're falling. Oh, we might actually get it. Wait, did we just got Moscow? That was really unexpected. How did we get Moscow? That's crazy. So since we got Moscow, we got a better country with the economic and looks like we're around like 590%. Brazil is hated but has a big military. The USA is still in NATO. Greenland has no troops but is protected. Okay. Canada didn't like Greenland because they're not in NATO. We might have to reunite the French speakers and, what is that? A party near Greenland? It might be the US's collapse. We're going to have to check that after the Canadian War. We're going to try to get Ottawa, even though they're the English speakers, but we're also definitely going to get the French. Because who doesn't want a French-speaking Canadian friends? And so we're going to keep pushing for Toronto. I'm going to keep recruiting, and hopefully we could get there. I'm going to start recruiting right after I redirect it. And we're starting to enter the French barrier of Canada. So, we're going back to the English side, though. By the way, I'm not touching the attack button unless there's, like, population in one area. Otherwise, the CPU is doing it. But we are about to enter the French part of Canada as soon as we conquer that. So we got the French-speaking Canadians. And so far, we have no French popping up, even though they are French. I heard something about, like, Ottawa or something, like, near the left side of Canada wanted to admit to the United States, but not anymore. They're admitting to France. So we will see if they get mad about that colony, but they're going to be under French rulers, so they shouldn't. It's going to be a pretty good war, though. I mean, Canada has some stuff. Well, not anymore, but they have some population that could hold them back a little bit. See what they do. Keep recruiting, don't forget that. And we're going to go into the higher part of Canada. This is the mid part of Canada. We're about to enter the northern part. And 3, 2, 1 now. And just checking if I'm still in NATO, which I am. I'm just checking because the Netherlands were allied. What's allied to the U.S. again? Because they didn't declare war on me, but they just removed the alliance. Canada's still getting beat down. It's almost down to all the islands. But we got most of that mainland Canada, so that's good for population and economical stuff. And I'm just going to ring the bell again, because that is almost the end of Canada. Canada is gone if they still don't recruit more soldiers. They got to recruit more soldiers, and totally they have to get a new capital. I don't know where it's going to be. Maybe on one of those tropical islands. Who knows? Because they don't really have any mainland left. Except for a little bit, which Portugal's about to eat up. So they don't have much mainland left, so their capital is probably on an island, but who knows? And the Americans might be falling, actually, because I saw something about them in Greenland. We're going to have to check after we defeat Canada, because that could be a big economic hub. So Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to check that. And by the way, this is France. If you just joined at half the video, we are using France. And it looks like Canada's taking over. Just gonna get water quickly. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so Canada is almost gone, but yes, I did say we were going to check the U.S., and they are only allied to me. I don't know why they're allied to me, but we are definitely going to eat that up. We're going to lose the alliance with the U.S., but who cares at this point? We're going to go right in for Delaware and New Jersey. And it's taken. I mean, we might be able to unite North America because I saw the U.S. took Mexico. So we might be able to unite most of North America. By the way, tell me in the comments if you want a part 2. We're going to try to go for the East Coast because that's where all the population and the wealth is, especially in D.C., maybe a little bit of the West Coast because they have LA and Salt Lake City, but that's about it. But over here they have Washington, D.C., they have New York City, they have the Statue of Liberty, they have a lot of stuff over on the West Coast. We're going to go more to the central to get part of Chicago and everything like that. We're just going to get some more reactive armor, so maybe we could drop nukes in part 2. Because I don't think I'm going to get enough by the end of this video. Who knows? So France almost took over the whole East Coast of the United States of America. And it's kind of crazy how everyone's not allying to me, even though they were in war. It's probably because we're getting way too strong, but we're still not the strongest. China's the strongest. But China is in war with NATO, so it's going to be me versus China probably in part 2. We're going to have to check in on that. That's going to be a great war. France versus China. France has all the men, and China has all the economical stuff and the resources. And wait, we are going to get so many resources from Canada and the U.S. It's going to be crazy. So is the economical bonuses. We're going to get so much more money a second, so we're going to be recruiting more troops more frequently and won't run out of money as frequently. Stutter. So we are just going to be looking at us taking the Mexican part of America. By the way, this is not in real life. It is a game, just a disclaimer here. And all the other ones that look like this, it's also a game. That's the disclaimer. And we are taking all of Mexico. And Mexico is not going to survive. The big thing is, in real life, if the U.S. does take Greenland, like they tried to do, this is going to happen. They're trying to buy Greenland, but they're also going to declare war on Greenland, and this is going to happen. They already took the East Coast where I live. keep taking that Central Coast, keep taking America's land, and it's gonna be a wild one for our population too. Forgot to mention population. Our population was like around I want to say like 200, 100 million people. We're getting so much new population to the point where it might be like 500 million people living in France. We're getting so much population from this. Canada, United States, Africa's population from all the countries we took there. We're getting crazy population, crazy economy, and crazy land. Russia isn't here anymore because they got taken over, but we have bigger landmass than China, I think. I think we have the most landmass right now. Pretty sure. Because, yeah. China only has one part. We have almost all of North America, part of Africa, and then part of Europe, so we should be better. And we're just going to finish up the North American part of America, not including Alaska, because Alaska is going to take a whole nother military to defeat, because it's like on the border of Canada. So I wish we could we can't station troops in Ukraine, but I wish I didn't have to attack with my full military. Otherwise, all the U.S. peasants would be killing my troops too fast. Because if I could station my troops outside of the Alaska, right on the Canada-Alaska border, then I could have just moved those troops in and had my American, or had my Russian, or had my French soldiers that finished mainland America just take their Russian America. Looks like Belgium took that island. And we're gonna attack Russian America. And we're half done with Alaska. And we're almost done with the U.S. I think we might have to get a peace, we don't have to, but I think we should get a peace treaty after we take the Russian part and the Alaska part of America. I might even go back for Alaska because it's so much more than Siberia with all those resources like the snow. I don't know why I'm thinking of snow as a resource, but okay, Siberia also has that. But yeah, I think I'm going to go backwards, even more of Siberia. But now I'm going back in for Alaska. I might want to get a peace treaty soon. Let's see. That's China. That's a big no-no. That's Belgium. I just saw U.S. men and thought it was the U.S. But wow, I just missed all that population in India that was owned by the U.S. to Belgium. Man. Yeah, I think I might get a peace treaty. That is just to show you there's a peace treaty. That's just to show you how much land I actually have. China has a little bit of Africa, a little bit of America, and like California and Oregon. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for today's video. We will see you in a part 2. And we are going to have to say goodbye. Just get that final peace treaty after they declare war on us. And goodbye from part 1. See you on part 2. Bye.